Pakistan, populous multi-ethnic country of South Asia. Having a predominantly Indo-Iranian speaking population, Pakistan has historically and culturally been associated with its neighbors Iran, Afghanistan, and India. Since Pakistan and India achieved independence in 1947, Pakistan has been distinguished from its larger southeastern neighbor by its overwhelmingly Muslim population, as opposed to the predominance of Hindus in India. Pakistan has struggled throughout its existence to attain political stability and sustain social development. Its capital is Islamabad, in the foothills of the Himalayas in the northern part of the country, and its largest city is Karachi, in the south on the coast of the Arabian Sea. In response to grave internal political problems that erupted in civil war in 1971, East Pakistan was proclaimed the independent country of Bangladesh. Physical features of Pakistan. Pakistan is situated at the western end of the Great Indo-Gangetic Plain. Of the total area of the country, about 3/5 consists of rough mountainous terrain and plateaus, and the remaining 2/5 constitutes a wide expanse of level plain. The land can be divided into 5 major regions: the Himalayan and Karakoram ranges and their subranges, the Hindu Kush and Western Mountains, the Baluchistan Plateau, the submontane plateau Potwar Plateau. Plant and animal life. Differences of latitude, elevation, soil type, and climate have favored a variety of plant growth. Drought-resistant vegetation in the desert consists of stunted thorny scrub, mostly acacia. The plains present a parkland view of scattered trees. Dry scrub forests, called rocks, grow in parts of the arid plain. In the northern and northwestern foothills and plains, shrub forests, principally acacia, and wild olive are found. In the wetter parts of the northern and northwestern mountains, evergreen coniferous softwood forests, with some broad-leaved species, grow. Fir, deodar. People of Pakistan. The area currently occupied by Pakistan has long been a route of military conquest and an entrepot for peoples and cultures. It is therefore a significant cultural and ethnic melting pot. Modern Pakistan's population can be divided broadly into 5 major and several minor ethnic groups. The Punjabis, who constitute roughly half of the population, are the single largest group. The Pashtuns Pathans account for about 1/8 of the population, and Sindhis form a somewhat smaller group. Of the remaining population, the Muhajirs, Muslims who fled to Pakistan after the partition in 1947, and Balochs constitute the largest groups. There are subgroups within each of these 5 categories, as well as a number of smaller ethnic groups not included among them. The Arains, Rajputs, and Jats, all Punjabis, regard themselves as ethnically distinct. Some groups overlap the 5 categories. For instance, there are Punjabi Pashtuns as well as Hazarvi Pashtuns. Some smaller groups, such as the Brahhuis in Sindh and the Saraikis in Punjab, are also ethnically distinct. Tribal Pashtuns are another subgroup of the Pashtun constellation. Divided into numerous tribal orders, they inhabit the mountainous region along the Afghan frontier. Among these are the Yusufzai, Orakzai, Swati, Afridi, Wazir, Mohmand, and Masid. Other unique tribal peoples are found still farther north in the remoter mountain regions of Dur, Chitral, Hunza, and Gilgit. Blue pine, Pinus wallachiana, and spruce are the principal coniferous trees. At lower elevations, below 3,000 feet 900 meters, broad-leaved oaks, maples, birches, walnuts, and chestnuts predominate. Conifers are an important source of commercial timber. In the arid landscape of the Potwar Plateau, some hills are only thinly wooded. In the northern ranges of the Baluchistan Plateau are some groves of pine and olive. The babul tree Acacia arabica is common in the Indus River Valley, as are many species of fruit trees. The country's forest cover is naturally sparse, but it has been diminished further by excessive timber cutting and overgrazing. Salt Range, Trans-Indus Plain, and Sialkot area and the Indus River Plain. Within each major division there are further subdivisions, including a number of desert areas. The Potwar Plateau covers an area of about 5,000 square miles, 13,000 square km, and lies at an elevation of some 1,200 to 1,900 feet, 350 to 575 meters. It is bounded on the east by the Jhelum River and on the west by the Indus River. On the north, the Kala Chitta Range and Margala Hills, at about 3,000 to 5,000 feet, 900 to 1,500 meters, form its boundary. Toward the south it gradually slopes into the Salt Range, which presents a steep face rising to about 2,000 feet, 600 meters even farther south. The middle of the Potwar Plateau is occupied by the structurally downward basin of the Sone River. The general terrain of the basin consists of interlaced ravines, which are locally known as calderas and are set deep in the soft shewalic beds of which the whole area is composed. The surface layer of the area is formed of wind-blown loessic silt, deteriorating into sand and gravel toward the hill slopes. The small Rawalpindi plain in the north is the location of the twin cities of Rawalpindi and Islamabad.